What's up? It's Sean. I'm in my basketball watching chair with some thoughts on the Raptors taking down the Heat 112-91 on Tuesday night. And I'm torn here because I don't ever want to watch the Miami Heat play again. They're a drag to watch. I certainly don't want to watch the Raptors and the Heat play basketball. They're doing crimes against the sport when they play one another. Just some very ugly hoop out there. And yet, it's kind of bringing out the best of the Raptors these last couple times out, or at least something better than we've seen from the Raptors over the course of the last month. Pretty nice win overall. The Raptors just kind of ran away with it in the second half. A really great Scotty Barnes second half. Just a beautiful example of what he can do as a passer and how he can turn that into his own offense. The Heat were kind of double teaming him a little bit in this game, and he did the thing that Scotty Barnes does. He burned those double teams. Very easy work for him. Skip passes to create threes. Very easy, just kind of maneuvering or outmaneuvering, that is, the extra attention the Heat sent his way. And so they had to start single covering him, and then he torched them that way too. Bam Adebayo is very familiar with this, as in the fourth quarter, Scotty drove by Bam with the left hand, threw down an absolute hammer on his head, and it was right after another Scotty dunk got taken off the board by the officials for a foul call on the floor. And look, I love dunk justice. Scotty Barnes got some dunk justice and also just a really excellent, efficient game in there tonight. 27, 8, and 4 on 10 of 14 shooting. Also, Colin Murray Boyles, the stockpot, baby. He's here. He had 3 steals and a block to go along with 11 points and 12 boards. I think he had roughly 15 offensive boards as well involved in that count of rebounds. It was ridiculous what he was doing, vacuuming up those offensive boards, keeping possessions alive. He was very good. He's been very good a couple games in a row now, and the bench doesn't look so grim if you get this Colin Murray Boyles or some version of it night in, night out. Grady Dick, he might need to go on ice for a bit. He was terrible in this game. One of the more baffling first halves of offense I think I've ever seen from a basketball player in an NBA game. He had some nice defensive stance, which makes the offensive fall off that much more frustrating. But overall, a nice win for a Raptors team that wouldn't mind seeing the Miami Heat again, apparently. They also get the Wizards next, so that's not so bad, too. They could probably take them down. Fingers crossed. The Warriors not so good there either. Maybe there's a chance here to right the ship a little bit going into a tough schedule around the new year for your Toronto Raptors. I'll have more on the podcast tomorrow. Come hang out. We'd love to see you.